Rangers' transfer window could be about to take another dramatic twist, with one of the club's top midfield targets now appearing to open the door to an emotional summer exit. But while hope remains alive in one deal, another has seemingly slipped away altogether as Derek McInnes's recruitment plans continue to face major obstacles. Add in an outgoing move edging towards completion, and it's been another hectic 24 hours for the Light Blues. Let's break this down. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. The biggest talking point surrounds Tromsø midfielder Yens Hyato Dal, who has sparked fresh speculation over his future after what could prove to be an emotional farewell appearance. The 20-year-old suffered heartbreak in Tromsø's Europa League qualifier against Hradec Králové, missing a penalty as the Norwegian side fell to a 1-0 defeat. However, it was what he said after the match that has really caught the attention of Rangers supporters, with Rangers having already seen a reported £5.3 million bid rejected, and Championship side Cardiff City now prepared to meet Tromsø's £8 million valuation. Hjerto Dahl admitted he isn't even sure whether he has already played his final game for the club. He said, "If this was my last game, I hope I've done other things apart from that penalty miss that people will remember." The midfielder continued, "If something happens, all the information will come out, but right now I have to keep my focus on Tromsø. I will contribute as long as I can, and I'm already looking forward to the return leg next week. I hope I can play in that." He added, "Hopefully, I have done other things at the club that will stay in fans' minds. I hit a bad penalty, but these things happen." Those comments have inevitably intensified speculation that a transfer could be approaching, although Rangers now face serious competition. Cardiff City's willingness to match Tromsø's valuation has reportedly put the Welsh side in a strong position, meaning the Light Blues may now need to decide whether they are prepared to increase their offer or risk losing one of their priority midfield targets. In addition, Brazilian striker Danilo is now on the verge of ending his difficult spell at Ibrox after arriving in Rio de Janeiro, ahead of a season-long loan switch to Botafogo. The 27-year-old landed at Galeão Airport on Thursday evening and is expected to complete his medical before finalizing the move. Unless any unexpected issues arise, the deal should be officially completed before the weekend, bringing an end, at least temporarily, to a frustrating period for both player and club. So while Rangers look set to lose one transfer battle and move another player out the door, all eyes now turn to Yens Hyato Dal. His latest comments suggest an exit from Tromsø is becoming increasingly likely. But whether that destination is Ibrox or Cardiff could be one of the biggest transfer stories to watch over the coming days. Before we get into our next story, if you are enjoying today's video and you would like to see more and stay updated with the latest Rangers news, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you, let's get back into the video. When Rangers look to have finally won one of the biggest transfer battles of their summer, everything has now taken a dramatic turn. A deal that appeared to be moving towards completion has been sensationally hijacked at the very last minute, and this time it's not another Scottish club getting in the way. It's one of Europe's biggest names. Rangers have suffered a major setback in their pursuit of highly rated French defender Sancone Diawara, with Italian giants AC Milan now on the verge of completing a move for the Troyes centre-back. According to Foot Mercato journalist Santiona, Milan have reached an agreement with both the player and his club, with only the final administrative formalities standing between Diawara and a move to the San Siro. For Rangers, it's a hugely frustrating development because this wasn't simply another player on a long shortlist. Diawara had emerged as one of the club's priority defensive targets, and reports had suggested Rangers had already agreed terms with Troyes over a deal. After weeks of negotiations, it looked as though Derek McInnes was finally set to land the left-sided centre-back he'd been searching for all summer. Standing at 6'3", the 20-year-old ticks almost every box Rangers have been looking for. He's naturally left-footed, physically dominant, comfortable playing out from the back, and already has experience of helping Troyes secure promotion back to League One. Add in the fact he was entering the final year of his contract, making him available for a reduced fee. And it was easy to see why Rangers identified him as such an attractive signing. His arrival would have gone a long way towards solving one of the biggest issues in McInnes' squad. With rumours of a John Souttar exit potentially leaving a significant gap in central defence, and ongoing concerns surrounding Ben Godfrey's fitness during pre-season, Diawara was viewed as someone capable of stepping straight into the starting 11 and becoming a long-term fixture at the heart of the Rangers' defence. Instead, Rangers now find themselves watching one of Europe's biggest clubs swoop in and snatch away a player they believe was within touching distance. It's a disappointing outcome, but it's also difficult to compete when AC Milan come calling. For a young defender with ambitions of playing at the very highest level, the opportunity to join one of Italy's most historic clubs is understandably difficult to turn down. Unfortunately for Rangers supporters, this isn't the first transfer disappointment of the summer. The club also lost ground in the pursuit of Yens Hyato Dal, despite the Norwegian midfielder openly admitting he wanted to make the move to Ibrox. Seeing another priority target slip away naturally raises questions about whether Rangers are moving quickly enough in the market. However, there is still reason for optimism. Rangers' recruitment team have deliberately worked on multiple deals simultaneously, rather than putting all their focus into one player. Journalist Chris Jack recently revealed that the club have been pursuing another centre-back alongside Diawara, meaning contingency plans are already in place rather than Rangers being forced back to square one. There's also another way of looking at this situation. The fact Rangers were competing for a player who has ultimately chosen AC Milan demonstrates the level of talent the club are now targeting under the revamped recruitment structure. These aren't speculative signings, they're players attracting serious attention from some of Europe's elite clubs. That said, ambition alone won't strengthen the defence. With the Premiership opener against Dundee United fast approaching on July 31st, time is becoming an increasingly important factor. McInnes still needs reinforcements at the back, and after missing out on one of his top targets, the pressure is now firmly on the Rangers hierarchy to move quickly, activate one of their alternative options, and ensure this latest transfer disappointment doesn't become a much bigger problem once the new season gets underway.